So I'm gonna remake my video because I made one and it was really super long, and so I wrote down all of the things that I talked about in my last video, and I'm going to blaze through them so that it's like not way too long. Okay. So Mariah. She's reading the newspaper. So hey, look, you're texting me. I don't know. Can you see that? Anyways. Okay. So, what? I'm making a video. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to try and ignore her because she's just going to make me laugh and then it's going to take up time. Okay, so I didn't watch your happy birthday video because it was only a minute long, and so I figured all you were saying was happy birthday. And I just kind of skipped through your other video because I watched Rachel's video and then I was like, oh my gosh, that was 10 minutes. Yay! And so then I was like, okay, I'm just going to find the parts that pertain to me in Mariah's. So, So you were talking about my hair color and how like you didn't think that it looked neon yellow, but the other day, Layla, no. She's so cute when she's in timeout. So it's not an exaggeration at all. I was in the sun the other day and my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, your hair." And it was literally glowing. And so I took a picture and sent it to Becca and I was like, "Becca, my hair is glowing." And she was just like, "Holy cow." And I was like, "I know." So it wasn't an exaggeration at all. Like it literally was neon yellow, and in certain lighting it does like glow. Why are you out of the corner? Did I say you were done with timeout? No, I did not. Go back to the corner.
I'm in the corner.
Yes, you were in the corner. Do you know why you were in the corner?
Yeah.
Why were you in the corner?
Rainbow horse.
Oh.
It's rainbow horse.
Oh, it's Rainbow Horse on TV. Hey, you don't hit the computer, Layla. Okay, anyways, so Rachel, you are so like funny and adorable. And when you were like, "Oh, I love you, I miss you," and like giving kisses, your voice kind of like reminded me of Sofia Vergara, or however you say her name. So anyways, you were talking about the craft day and you showed your wine bottle craft. Oof. And you showed your house and your decorations and stuff. Or you pretended that we saw your decorations. Okay, I'm putting you down. I think that's all that you talked about. So let me tell you about me. Layla, I do not feel bad for you. Those are crocodile tears, and I can tell. So anyways, I went to David's Bridal earlier this week to get my bridesmaid dress for my sister's wedding, and it should be here in May, and I'm excited. That's exciting. And after that, I went to Kohl's because I had a gift card, and while I was at Kohl's, I got hit on by this guy, and like he kind of ran into me a couple times, and then after that, he like came over to me, and he was like, "I'm sorry, like I don't want to bother you, but like I ran into you a couple times, and the last time that I ran into you, like I noticed that you were really pretty." And he's like, "Can I have your number?" And I was like, "Oh, actually, I'm spoken for." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Well, kudos to you, you know, for putting yourself out there." And he's like, "Yeah, like you're a really nice girl." And so, because he was talking about how like usually girls like, you know, just automatically like flick him off or whatever, and like, I don't know, women for some reason always think that they're being harassed when guys are just trying to flatter them. But some guys don't know how to flatter a girl properly and actually are harassing them. But anyways, so yeah, so then we like talked for like 10 minutes and like he was just really funny and nice and like talking about how it's really hard to like talk to people anymore because of social media and everything else. We had rehearsal a couple times this week. I thought that Thursday's rehearsal went really awesome. Like, I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I just thought it was a lot of fun, and like we ate a lot of popcorn and cookies. And I know that it's probably hard for you guys to tell since you can't see them, but you really did the tanagrams like a lot better this past rehearsal. So I have a feeling that within the next couple rehearsals, it will look really good. Like there's a couple that are still kind of like, but for the most part, like I think it's really just the juggler is the biggest problem, and just remembering where you are. But for the most part, you guys got a lot better at it. And the dance was good too for those of you who are in it, but Mariah and Rachel both aren't in it, so yeah. But Hannah, I wish you could come see this show. It's gonna be like so funny and adorable. Like I feel like we should videotape it for you. She's adorable. But I think that's illegal, so I don't think we can. But anyways, tomorrow I am going, gosh, it's still so long. Why am I bad at this? Anyways, it's not as long as before though. But tomorrow I'm going to see Oz with Renee and Jimmy, and I'm really excited because I love James Franco, and I've loved him ever since like the 90s when Freaks and Geeks was on television. Hannah, you probably understand my love for him, especially in Freaks and Geeks. But I think it's funny how like a lot of people now are like, oh yeah, I love Freaks and Geeks. And I'm like, bro, like I watched it when it was on television. Like I literally, when they like knew that there wasn't going to be a second season and had a Freaks and Geeks marathon all day, I sat and I watched it. Like I'm not even kidding you. That was like the greatest day of my life, was watching that marathon. And I remember like, you know how sometimes like TV shows have like commercials for the TV show like halfway through the commercial break of like the show that you're watching? Freaks and Geeks like kind of did that, but really it was just like blooper shots, and it would like be like halfway through the commercial. So you would always think that it was coming back on, but it wasn't. It was just like bloopers, or like it would just be like one of the actors like sitting in front of the camera. But anyways, yeah, so like I remember that. I remember all of them. Like I'm not even kidding you. I'm such a dork. Okay, I need to talk faster. Okay, I think that's all I have to talk about though. So, yay! Sorry, it's so choppy.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Motorcycles. I remember now, Hannah, what I forgot about last time when I told you that I was gonna say something but I couldn't remember. It was how you were saying you went on a motorcycle ride, and I was gonna tell you how my parents' friend owes me a motorcycle ride for my 18th birthday present, which is 2 years later and I haven't gotten yet. But I wrote to him the other day and I was like, you need to give me a ride on your bike because it's been 2 years. What about this birthday? And he said, sure. So I'll probably be riding a motorcycle sometime this year. I mean, probably in May. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it was 11:11 because you said, I'm making a video. Because you were like, I'm making a video. Because